All the days, all the ways I dreamt that you...
Hi! So, just popped down to the 7-Eleven for a quick breakfast, some muffins and some hot coffee. Budget travel, welcome. What? Pumpkin muffin, good. And mixed fruit muffin. That'll do. And good coffee. So anyway, just a quick video about drones and drones in Southeast Asia. We won't be doing any more drone footage for the foreseeable, as we had our drone confiscated by customs at Mumbai airport on the way into India. Apparently drones are illegal in India and a few other places in Southeast Asia, so I'll do a little video to tell you where, when, why, how you can or can't fly a drone in Southeast Asia. So let's start with India, the place I got my drone confiscated. Currently, drone flying for foreigners is illegal in India. That's the whole of India. The laws are changing on the 1st of December, apparently. Until now, you need a permit with the Indian Aviation Authority. That permit takes up to 2 months to come through, and then you can only use it for commercial use. So you need a permit for your drone. You cannot fly it more than 400 feet, which is about 90 meters, I think. You've got to be able to see your drone at all times, so maintain a line of sight where and when possible. So even if you get a drone permit, you're limited to the height you can fly. You can't fly near airports, archaeological sites, crowded places. A whole multitude of laws, rules and regulations that you've got to follow when you're in India. If you manage to get a drone in the country in the first place. We landed in Mumbai. Suitcase got marked with a yellow cross in chalk, then got pulled to one side at the customs, immigration, and basically got the drone taken. Took it into a room in the back, like a big warehouse, and there's actually hundreds and thousands of drones in this warehouse. So it's not just me. Don't take your drone into India or you will lose it. You can get it back on the way out of India with the forward ticket, but we're not going back to Mumbai yet. The drone's gone. So no drone footage, guys. Sorry. There are some amazing sights and scenery in India. If you get drone footage, it's amazing, but it's illegal, and if you get your drone into the country and you get caught flying it without a permit, you're in big trouble. Drone laws are constantly changing, so if you know anything different to what I'm saying, please leave a link in the description box below and I'll update when I can. So Cambodia, you can fly a drone. You do need a permit from the Cambodian Aviation Authority, which takes about 2 weeks to process. You can fly everywhere in Cambodia apart from Phnom Penh. Again, you can't fly in confined spaces or where there's a large amount of people. Also, you guys who fly drones regularly will know that 150 metres is not really high, and even if you go up to 200, 250 metres, your pan shots for big scenes and large amounts of scenery are going to be limited at 150 metres. And as everywhere else, you're not allowed to fly your drone near an airport. If you intend to take your drone to Laos, same again, you need a permit, same rules apply. There's no drone flying in public spaces, above large crowds, near airports. It's quite difficult to get a response or a reply from the Laos authorities with regard to drones, so check it out before you do. So in Malaysia, you are allowed to fly a drone, not over 400 feet, which is 122 meters. There are lots of rules in Malaysia. You cannot fly the drone near anyone who is not associated with the drone. So if you're taking pictures of the public, then you need to have their express permission to do so. Also, you can only fly a drone, as in a lot of other countries, in daylight hours, and your drone needs to be under 20 kilos, which is a huge drone, so normal people, nothing to worry about. Again, in Myanmar, or Burma as it was, there's no actual rules or regulations or laws regarding drones whatsoever. You can fly a drone, certain height, 400 feet again I believe. You can't fly above crowds of people, you can't fly near prisons, military installations, and again near airports. We do know some people, some fellow travellers who only this week have been to Myanmar for a visit and had their drone confiscated at the airport at the point of entry. Believe they're getting it back, but again, be careful if you go to Burma. So you go to the Philippines, which is some of the most amazing drone scenery in the world. You are allowed to take your drone. You've got to take it in as plain baggage. You have to declare it that you've got a drone, and you do have to pay the relevant taxes if they are aware you've got one. You do need a UAV controller certificate of authorization before you can fly your drone though in the Philippines. Again, you can't fly a drone within 10 kilometers of an airport. You can't fly within 30 meters of anyone apart from yourself, but it kind of makes it difficult in pretty much everywhere. Again, the height restriction is 400 feet, which is 122 meters. If you're going to Singapore, you're allowed to fly a drone. You can only fly to 61 meters high. That's 200 feet, which is not high at all. So any of the sites you're not able to see. So you're going to have real difficulties in Singapore. You don't need a permit for a drone in Singapore if it is under 7 kilograms in weight. In Singapore, you can't fly a drone near military installations, a lot of the sites, Marina Bay, Sands, any place like that you can't use your drone there. So just be careful, check it out before you go. If you're in Thailand and you have a drone, it's got a camera fitted, it's over 2 kilograms, then you do need a license to have and fly the drone in Thailand. So on top of that, you need to be over 20 years old. In Bangkok, you've got to be careful. You can't fly near any of the military installations, the military training schools, any of the palaces, any of the airports, any built-up areas, over the parks. So in Bangkok, you're going to struggle legally. You've also got a height limit in Thailand as well of 90 meters. So any higher than that, you're going to struggle. In Vietnam, drone use is legal. You need a permit. I don't know anybody who's got one. So good luck with that. If you know how, let the people know in the description box below. Again, can't fly over large crowds, at airports, some of the palaces, some of the sacred monuments, temples, anywhere like that you're not allowed to fly a drone in Vietnam. If you're going to Hong Kong, slightly better news, you can fly your drone unless it's over 7 kilos. So as long as your drone's under 7 kilos, so the Phantom series, the Mavics, the recreational drones that we'll use for our vlogs, you're allowed to use under 7 kilos, and you need to keep the height under 300 foot, which is 90 meters. So that's a quick guide to drone use in Southeast Asia. So the basic rules are, you need a permit for nearly every country in Southeast Asia. Keep under 400 feet and you're alright if you've got a permit. Don't fly near airports, near huge crowds of people, and if you know anything different, leave a link in the description box below. Also, I'll leave a link to the relevant aviation authorities should you want to get a permit. I'm not endorsing flying drones illegally in any country. You can fly your drones, we've all seen it. People do amazing drone footage for their vlogs. Keeping the law. If you want to fly your drone, it's at your own risk obviously, we don't advise it, but you're aware of the laws. And we're really disappointed that we're not going to be able to use any of our drone footage or our drone to include in any of our vlogs for the foreseeable. I am going to buy another drone at some point while on our travels. Are you? On the flip side of the coin, if any of the vloggers want to supply some royalty-free drone video, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Nepal, India, Thailand, Bali, Philippines, leave a link in the description box below and I'll gladly steal it to make our vlogs appear better than they are. So just a quick word, wherever you travel with your drone, about batteries. Your LiPo batteries, they have to be carried on board in your hand luggage or your carry-on luggage. The batteries need to be packed in a LiPo safe bag. Batteries like this can catch fire and frequently do. If you don't follow the rules regarding LiPo batteries, you can be denied boarding on the plane, you can have them confiscated. So make sure you pack them, buy a LiPo bag, they're not expensive. You probably don't know this anyway, but just do it. Just 10 minutes I had spare, thought I'd share some information with you. It corresponds to a situation that we've encountered while we've been travelling. So if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, give the video a thumbs up. Any comments, leave in the description box below. Don't forget to click the little bell icon. That means you'll get notified of any future videos we post. Thanks for watching.
All the day